So if you're dealing with anxiety, especially around content creation, you feel like you're afraid to post, you're scared to post, you don't want to start, you're not taking action, you're procrastinating, well, this video is for you, and I really hope I can share some nuggets with you, not chicken nuggets, some nuggets to actually help you overcome that, or at least expand, let's say, your awareness to it on why you may be doing it and some ways to overcome it, and some ways I've overcome it, because that's exactly how we grow, right? We grow by other people's experience and also our own experiences, right? That's why mentorship works so well. It's like you can learn from someone who's already done it, so you don't actually have to make the mistakes, and it will also fast track you for the most part. So I want to share with you a story. When I started doing content creation full time, and even when I was doing it part time, it was very, very stressful. Now, this was at a time before anxiety really started to, like, let's say, boom off as a topic or a theme. It's like, yes, you deal with it, but it wasn't really labeled as it is today. So first off, I want to just say is be careful how you're labeling your feelings, right? It's like once you label it, you own it. So if let's say if I walk past you and I brush into you, right? And I say, okay, I'm sorry. And you don't think anything of it. But let's say I walk past you and I brush you, or like we bump into each other and I say like, get out my way or something. And you now label that as like me being aggressive or me being mean. Now, every time you see me, you're going to view me as mean or aggressive, or you're going to think like, okay, that person doesn't like me because you gave it a label. So we have to be very careful with how we're labeling things. And this is something I'm working on too, is right? Like being conscious of how you're speaking to yourself. So if you're dealing with something and if you're going through something, the minute you say like, hey, I'm anxious, or hey, I'm anxiety, or I have anxiety, you're also giving it power. Now, I'm not saying not to recognize or be aware of it, because that is a big point, right? Being aware of it, but leave it at that. Don't own it, right? Especially if it's something that you don't want. And that's something I wish I knew. It's like I would have this and I'm just like, okay, I have it and that's it. Like it's mine. I was owning it and it was something that I didn't want. Now, how did I actually overcome this? It was really a day at a time. Again, mentorships is something I talked about. I did also see a mentor. I still see that really, really helped me overcome this, and really just writing and putting all your thoughts down on paper. Like we have so many thoughts a day, and it's kind of hard to really know what's going on if you don't actually see it. So first off, I would suggest if you have a lot on your mind, if you're feeling anxious, if you have anxiety, if you're feeling stressed, maybe you're dealing with school, college, work, content, family, whatever, write it on paper. It's like, imagine you have a bunch of numbers in your head and I ask you to, hey, what's 5,000 or 6,200 times 340 and plus 39 plus 12? And it's like, I want you to do that. You probably couldn't do it in your head alone, but if you get a piece of paper and start writing it down, then you could start to do it. So first off, if your mind's full of stuff, if you're feeling down, write it on paper. I do this weekly. I just get a blank piece of paper. I say like mind dump, and I just write everything that's on my mind. It could be like, I didn't take the trash out. I didn't respond back to this person, or I need to respond back to this person. But it's just getting it out of your head and on paper so you can actually see it. And half the times you'll be like, okay, well, that's not so bad once you look at the list. So that's going to be a big help. Also, just knowing that you can take it a day at a time and be present. Now, this is one of the things I struggle with. I'm still working on, and just really just enjoying the moment and being present, because that's exactly what it is, right? The now moment is a gift and a present. And oftentimes, I mean, this is human. We're always thinking in the past, or we're always thinking in the future, right? We're never in this moment. And you can be stressed out. Stressing is something that when you want an outcome that you're not getting, and let's say, you're anxious because you're worried about something that hasn't happened yet. And it's like, you're not in the now. So just always remembering to just be where your feet are and to just really and just breathe. I know this sounds so cliche, but breathing just helps. It brings you to this moment. That's why you always hear it, but this stuff does work. So next time you're feeling anxious, you're feeling stressed, breathe. Yeah, sometimes you're probably holding your breath. You know that if you ever work out and you're like really working out hard and they're like, hey, like breathe, and it makes things so much easier. So breathing, knowing that this moment will pass and life is literally just a bunch of moments combined. Like the minute I say this moment, it's gone, right? So just focus on being present, write out everything in your mind. And again, I don't know who this message is for. Hopefully you find this helpful and this is for you. I felt the need to just share this message. I don't really have a plan on how I want to do these videos, but if a message comes to my heart, I want to cut it on the camera and share it. This is also something that's been on my heart as well for a long time. That's something I've been putting off as procrastination because it's also something new for me, right? It's new to hop on camera, not necessarily on camera because I do run some YouTube channels. However, to just express like this side of really helping and giving back, as far as I may sprinkle it in my videos, but to just say like, hey, this is on my heart. I want to share this message with you and I want to provide value to you and I want to help you because that's really what it's all about. And this selfless, like it's not always about you, right? And that's one of the main purpose of this channel. It's not always about me, right? Like I want to leave a great message to or inspire someone or change someone's day and change their mindset because I know how it can affect their whole entire life. Like I remember listening or hearing or speaking to someone and just from that conversation or that insight, it really changed the trajectory of my life. And hopefully this channel can do that for you. So I'll be sharing some daily messages, some challenges that I've gone through that and overcome, and maybe you are going through those same challenges where I can actually help you out with it. So I really hope you found this helpful. Again, action step for today: if you're feeling stressed, anxious, you have anxiety, you're worried, you're too much in here in your head, get it out of your head and use your body. So start writing everything down. I mean, everything that's on your mind until your mind is just empty. Yeah, I mean, it could be the silliest things. Buy cat food, go grocery shopping. Just get it out of your head. And again, remember, start being aware of, even when you're talking to people, when you're in the moment, like question, like, why am I stressing right now? Or what's bothering me, right? Questions open the mind, statements close the mind. So it's like, ask yourself, why do I feel this way right now? And just really start being aware of if you're too far in the future, thinking about too much in the past and not in the now. So I hope you found this helpful. Any videos or topics that you maybe want me to talk about, let me know. I'll link a video down below in the description. This is kind of how it started. I released a video on one of my channels. And again, it was on my heart to do that. And I asked like, hey, like maybe I start a channel doing this. So I feel really inspired to do it. So I'll be bringing you all some messages weekly, I hope, and that's the goal. And I definitely want to have topics that really help you out in everyday life topics, not just content creation, but maybe you can, because I feel like the better your mindset in life is, the better your content and everything will be, right? So I thank you all so much. If you want more messages, leave a like, subscribe. Any suggestions, comment down below. I would love to see it, and anything you want to hear me talk about. I appreciate all your support. Remember, you got this. I believe in you. Get that piece of paper, write things down, be where your feet are. And I'll see you in the next one.